4 Wild Animal Facts Discovered in 2023. New scientific discoveries about animals have been made this year, helping scientists understand their behaviors, abilities, and interactions with the environment. From uncovering the tool-making abilities of Goffin's cockatoos to revealing the fatal consequences of breeding season for male northern quills, these revelations have expanded our knowledge of the natural world. Here are some of the most interesting new findings in 2023. 1. Moths work hard at night. Bees tend to be regarded as among the more hard-working pollinators, and they have been the focus of much of the research into declining insect populations. But according to a recent study, night-flying moths are the more efficient pollinators. A team from the University of Sussex used camera traps to monitor 10 bramble patches in the southeast of England in July 2021. They found that 83% of insect visits to bramble flowers were made during the day, and that in these short summer nights, night-flying moths notched up only 15% of the visits. However, the moths pollinated the flowers more efficiently, and were therefore making a significant contribution in the hours of darkness. Bees are undoubtedly important, but our work has shown that moths pollinate flowers faster than day-flying insects, said study co-author Professor Fiona Matthews. Sadly, many moths are in serious decline in Britain, affecting not just pollination but also food supplies for many other species, ranging from bats to birds. She added that the study also highlighted the importance of bramble patches, which are often regarded as unsightly and cleared away, as a source of food for moths and as critical for nighttime pollinators. 2. The Cockatoo's Toolkit. Until recently, humans and chimpanzees were thought to be the only species that use tool sets, a collection of different tools used to achieve specific tasks. But in 2021, scientists in Indonesia observed wild Goffin's cockatoos using 3 types of tools to extract seeds from fruit. Now new research has shown how effectively the birds are able to use tool sets. In the journal Current Biology, scientists at the University of Veterinary Medicine Vienna described how they presented to 10 Goffin's cockatoos a box containing a cashew nut that could only be accessed using 2 different tools, a rigid stick to pierce and tear a membrane between a window and the nut, and a longer, flexible tool to fish the nut out. 7 figured out the need to use both tools, with 2 solving the task on their first try. The team said that the findings provide the first controlled evidence that Goffin's cockatoos can spontaneously begin to use a novel toolset, without help from others. The study also provided the first clear evidence that birds can carry a set of tools they will need for a future task. In a more complex trial requiring tools to be brought to a raised platform, 4 out of the 5 birds tested learned to carry both correct tools. 3. The first crocodile virgin birth. In the first known case of its kind, a crocodile in Costa Rica has had a virgin birth, reported The Times. The 18-year-old American crocodile, which lives in a reptile park, had been housed alone for 16 years, and had never mated, when it laid an egg containing a fully formed foetus. According to a report in the Royal Society's journal Biology Letters, it is the first recorded case of facultative parthenogenesis in the species, but it casts light on the reproductive habits of other species too. Parthenogenesis can occur in birds which, along with crocodiles, are the only living members of a lineage of creatures known as archosaurs. Crocodiles were the first archosaurs to appear, birds were the last. In between were dinosaurs and pterosaurs. That both the most recent and most ancient lineages had the potential to reproduce parthenogenically suggests that these 2 extinct ones did too, said the scientists behind the research. It's very likely that they also mated, however. The crocodile egg in Costa Rica did not hatch, but this was not unexpected, the team said, as stillbirths are common in parthenogenic reproduction. 4. The secrets of the sloth's thick coat. Look closely at a Costa Rican sloth, and you will see that its fur is a hive of activity. The famously slow-moving mammal's thick coats harbor communities of microbes, various insects, and even moths. Some of these could pose a risk of disease, Yet the sloths seem rarely to suffer from infections. The owner of a sanctuary for injured sloths reported that no one has ever brought in a sick sloth, and some have come in with severe burns, yet with no infection. Now a team from the University of Costa Rica has suggested that their good health is likely to be down to the presence of antibiotic-producing bacteria, which possibly hold a solution to the growing human problem of microbes growing resistant to antibiotic drugs. Researcher Max Chavarria has pinpointed 20 candidate microorganisms, ones that might be responsible for killing disease-causing bacteria. However, he has warned that he is a long way from determining whether any of these could be useful to humans. The World Health Organization has estimated that by 2050, resistance to antibiotics could be causing 10 million additional deaths a year.